Hi, this is Dave Lorenzo with RainmakerLawyer.com, and today our conversation is going to be about clients and the motivation for them making their decisions, particularly the motivation for a client making a decision to hire you as their lawyer. Now, human nature, says that people make decisions for one of two motivating factors. They make decisions to either avoid pain or to gain some type of pleasure. So in the case of an attorney, it's going to be far more likely that someone is going to make a decision to avoid pain, and that's why they've selected you as their attorney, or that's why they're looking for an attorney in the first place. Now, there are two types of pain that we need to be concerned about. The first type of pain is pain in the present, that's right now, that creates a lot of urgency. The second type of pain is pain in the future. That's something that might happen, or could happen, or may happen, or very well will happen, but it's in the future. Attorneys work in these two areas primarily, and you can use that to your advantage in your marketing. You use that because it helps them create urgency and it helps them make the best decision possible. So an example of pain in the present would be somebody who's gotten arrested, or someone who's found out that their wife is having an affair, or their husband is having an affair, or someone who's found out that they have significant tax exposure and they want to take care of that immediately before they end up having to pay a lot of money to the government. That's an example of pain in the present. An example of pain in the future is the potential windfall that someone may get from the unfortunate death or untimely demise of a loved one. Another example of pain in the future may be something that could happen as a result of a lawsuit, so you may have some exposure, and a client may come to an attorney to help either mitigate or completely remove that feeling of being exposed in those areas. So pain in the present, pain in the future, phenomenal motivating factors for you, the attorney, because you can educate your clients on just how bad the pain could potentially be and help them make the decision to use you. Now, pleasure in the present and pleasure in the future, those are great, but people usually don't have as much urgency to pursue pleasure as they do to avoid pain. So an example of pleasure in the present would be, I just made an offer on a house, I need an attorney to help me draw up the contract. Or I want to buy a company, I need an attorney to help me negotiate. Or I'm taking on a partner in my business and I need an attorney to draw up the documents. An example of pleasure in the future would be some form of options contracts or some type of agreement that you would draw up in the event of the dissolution of a business, which may or may not be pleasurable, I guess. But pleasure in the future is really remote. Pleasure in the present is less remote, but not as good as pain in the present and pain in the future. So use these four motivating factors when you are looking to attract clients to your business. When you're writing copy for your marketing or you're giving a speech, touch on these emotional hot buttons in order to attract people to your practice, to get them to feel the urgency and the need to do business with you. My name is Dave Lorenzo, and for more great tips just like these, you can find me at RainmakerLawyer.com. Thanks for watching, and have a fantastic day.